We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into it.
Certain rules push the laws and you end up dead.
This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life.
Not in my movie.
Surprise, Sydney.
He's gone mad.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
A very simple formula.
You want to play psycho killer?
Everybody's a suspect.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I think it's gonna go something like this.
So this past week has been a good week for us Stu believers. I have to preface this with what I'm about to share with you are, for the most part, a bunch of rumors. And I don't typically like to share rumors on here until we have something that is a little bit more concrete, but I find these rumors particularly interesting, so I thought I would just share them with you and talk about it with you guys and see what you guys think about it. So the first rumor is that supposedly the story for Scream 7 is that a cult of ghost faces will be going after Sydney. This is something that we have talked about here on my channel for a long time. This is where I envisioned the story going, and lots of us on here envision the story going. We know that there are a ton of clues that point towards this in Scream 5 and Scream 6. I think that Richie, Amber, Jason, and Greg were all a part of this cult, obviously led by Stu Macher. So now this rumor that I heard is not only that there's a cult going after Sydney, but that it has a connection to the past, which obviously to me means Stu Macher. Sydney has a past with Stu Macher. He was one of the first ghost faces that she went up against in the first movie. The other part of this rumor is that the cult is going to be widespread and not just in one location. So Scream 7 is rumored to take place across a bunch of different locations, which is something that we speculated about here on this channel. They could show ghost face attacks across the entire country, which leads me into yet another Scream 7 rumor that they are looking to cast 3 young actors in their 20s to star in the movie alongside Neve Campbell. So these 3 young actors could be a part of the Ghostface cult. Again, this is all just rumors, but if it's true, could this be Kevin Williamson finally getting to carry out the storyline he originally saw for Scream 3? A Ghostface cult led by Stu Macher himself. Speaking of which, this brings me into my next part, which is not actually a rumor but confirmed. The sequel to Five Nights at Freddy's has been delayed for the filming. This was brought to my attention by Kayla Ashley, who is a big supporter of my channel, so thank you so much for letting me know. You guys know Matthew Lillard starred in Five Nights at Freddy's, and he's going to be in the sequel. And the sequel was originally going to start filming July 1st, but the filming has been pushed back to start in the fall. Now, why is this important, you ask? Because Scream 7 is rumored to start filming in the summer and end in fall. This part about Scream 7 is not confirmed. It's rumored to be filming from summer to fall. So if Five Nights at Freddy's was pushed back to start in fall, that is extremely suspicious to me. So obviously if Matthew Lillard is going to be in both movies and play a big role in both of them, he can't film both at the same time. So this is a really good sign to me that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was pushed back. Once we get some confirmation on Scream 7's film date, then I will start to get really excited about this. To me, it just seems like everything is starting to fall into place. This is the perfect time to bring Stu Macher back. Matthew Lillard has said himself that he will only return if Neve Campbell returns, and if they pay her what she's worth. So now that Neve Campbell is confirmed to be back, this is the perfect time to do it, especially with Kevin Williamson directing, when this was his original vision for Scream 3. And now we know that Scream 7 will mirror Scream 3 in some way, since these new movies are mirroring the originals. Scream 5 had a lot of similarities to 1, Scream 6 had a lot of similarities to 2, so what if Scream 7 not only mirrors the Scream 3 we got, but also the original plan for Scream 3, that they were never able to carry out because of real life events? I also want to discuss one more rumor that's been floating around. I did cover this in a previous video. Supposedly an actor from the newest Halloween trilogy is in talks to be in Scream 7. Don't know how true this is. I speculated about who I think it could be in my previous video. I thought maybe Rowan Campbell, but there seems to be a rumor floating around that it could be Judy Greer. Again, this might not have any truth to it. It could just be the internet running wild with this rumor and who they would cast in Scream 7. But some people think that it's Judy Greer and that she could be cast as Leslie Macher, Stu's sister. Whether this is true or not, I do think that she would make a good Leslie Macher. She definitely seems like she could be related to Stu. And a few months ago, there were some Scream 7 script leaks. Scream 7 was supposed to have Leslie Macher and Christina Carpenter in it. So maybe they still intend to have Leslie in the story. I do think that's a good idea, especially if Stu comes back, because I do kind of want to know what his family's been up to this whole time. What are their thoughts on Stu's involvement 30 years ago? Have they been helping him stay in hiding? Do they have no idea that he's still alive? And especially since Leslie's son, Vince, was killed in Scream 5. I feel like there's a lot that they could do with that. Does she want revenge for his death? Did she have a hand in it? There are so many possibilities. But what do you guys think about all of this? The rumor about the cult has me really excited, but like I said, could just be a rumor, so I'm not getting too excited. But the news about Five Nights at Freddy's filming being delayed, so we'll just have to wait for more info on that, so stay tuned. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Make sure you turn on all notifications so you can stay up to date on everything Scream 7. Any updates that we get will be posted to this channel. Please also go follow me over on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Please subscribe to my second YouTube channel, and you can also become a channel member here if you're interested. The link will be down in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.